Welcome back to Lunch Break with Lexplore. I'm Janet, a kindergarten teacher and a mom of two. This is my son.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm in 5th grade.
And we're going to pretend that Ben is a beginner reader-writer today. And today's tip is about writing and making writing a tactile experience for our beginner writers. The last segment, we talked about how we can make it a hands-on experience for reading. So we showed you some of these materials that I found around the house. I found some pom-pom balls. I like to use the pom-poms a lot because it adds an additional sensory touch to it when the children are manipulating them and working with them. I found these buttons, and we used milk caps, and I wrote letters in the milk caps. Those are good ones too. But for this activity today, I'm just going to stick with his building blocks that Ben had down in the toy cabinet. And we're going to show you how we use these blocks to write a word. Ben, what is the first word we're going to write today?
Man.
Man. Okay, can you put your arm out, say it on your arm, and break it down into the sounds?
Man.
Break it down.
N.
What was that first sound? Good. And what was that next sound? And the final sound? Okay, let's write this first sound. What letter is that?
M.
Good. Okay, now let's write this middle sound. What sound was that? What letter makes that sound?
A.
Good. And the final sound? Good. N. Okay, can you tap on the blocks, tell me the sounds, and then say the word? Good.
Man.
Man, okay? So that's how we can use the blocks to represent the sounds to help the student remember the sounds they are writing. Now we can use these blocks to write the words of a sentence. Writing our first sentences can be so tricky for our beginner writers because there are so many processes that are happening at the same time. Often when a student is writing a sentence, they get to the first or second word and they forget the rest of the words they wanted to say. So we can use blocks to help them visualize the words in the sentence. This also helps beginner writers and readers to have the concept of a word in a sentence. A lot of our beginner writers smush all our words together. Once they get that concept of a word, they more easily will remember to put spaces between them. So this activity is good for that, and it's good to help them remember the words they're writing. Ben, what sentence should we write today?
The man ran.
We're going to write, the man ran. So this will be our first word. What word is that? Can you tap on that block and tell me that word?
The
with one finger.
man.
Good.
Ran.
So our sentence is the man ran. So let's write this first one first. I'm going to put it forward. What word is that?
The.
The is just a sight word that we just have to remember, right? So how do you spell the?
T-H-E.
Good. I'm going to put that one back in the line. Ben, what was this middle word?
Man.
Man, we're going to remember to leave spaces like we have spaces between our blocks. Let's say that word and break it down.
Man.
Good.
Man.
Let's write this sound, and this sound right there. First sound was what?
M.
Good. I'm putting this block back in the line. What was that? What's that final word?
Ran.
Ran. Say it on your arm and break it down. So you're gonna write and then go ahead.
Ran.
And what goes at the end of your sentence?
A period.
Very good. And there you have the sentence, the man ran. You can use more blocks for more complex sentences, but I do recommend using different colors for each word. That helps with the visualizing the block as the word. So this is a great activity to help those beginner writers remember their words that they're saying, get the concept of the word in the sentence, and remember to put spaces between them. Okay, so there's a hands-on exercise to help get our readers and writers rolling. So I hope this was helpful, and there's a lot more resources for you to support you with your home learning at lexplore.com. We will see you next time with Lunch Break with Lexplore.